Okay. Well, we're not really running the comp for it, but I'm gonna show y'all why Moira is broken. She does too much while requiring like almost no mechanics for that value. Her damage orb is just a stupid ability in general. It doesn't fit a support's kit. It takes no skill and it's all RNG. It's not all RNG. It's like 90% RNG though. Like I can throw this damage. Look at this. Her ult also charges in insanely fast. So they got a Sigma. I don't want to throw my orb at the Sigma. I want to throw it to his right so he doesn't eat it. A good Sigma players would eat that damage orb. That's 12% ult just by right clicking at their team. All I did was right click at their team and I just got 12% of my ultimate. Like I got 30% of my ult and all I did was throw orbs in their general. Back up. You don't have Moira. This is the problem running Sigma Hog. If we had an Orisa, this would be better. Oh my god. Only me, by the way. So also, you're going to see my luck with RNG this game. So.
Where are you?
Yeah, we're all dead, brother. I'm throwing a heal orb mid. Just drop down, McCree. So I'm just going to keep healing him. I haven't really done anything that requires mechanics this whole time. And yet I'm 60% of my ult, even though I died once. Gotta heal my Lucio up. And I literally have my ult already. Oh shit. I'm really outskilling this Mei. I'm gonna call to finish off this fight, and I'm just gonna call the Ana first, just because she has no sustain abilities. And I'm just gonna call them down, but there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. And the main problem with this is not only can I do all of that while requiring almost no mechanics, I also have escape ability and I'm doing more damage than most of my team. With a comp that's not optimal against their comp and it didn't require any mechanical skill from me. Like, I could not do this on a hero like Ana who actually is demanding.
Yeah, he's just doing it more.
And that's the problem. Can you stop the heals this year real quick? Thank you, man. And look at this. And then in the next fight, I've already started charging my ult again because their Sigma's never eating my stuff, right? Back up. We don't want to peek that bug out. Just wait it out. Just wait it out. It's fine. Okay, just get our resources back and just wait. I need to get my healing back a little bit. Dude, damn. I probably should be throwing healers on myself, but our Lucio's gonna be able to heal me. Break the wall. I can't heal you, Sigma. Come here, Moira. I can't help him. Yeah. That's Moira for you, bro. Wait, I need to get healing off him. I have to be getting my healing back. That's the one thing I'm not doing. It's like, this hero, like, it's funny. Like, she got, people said that everyone was complaining about Moira, right? And, like, no one was complaining about Moira before 222. We all said she was bad. Well, one, and they're like, well, nothing's changed with the character. While they said this, one, she got buffed. She got buffed coming into 222. Damn, this May just keeps like hitting me of all people. Like, okay, I'm just gonna heal on the Reaper. She got buffed and 222 is a much better setting for Moira, especially with how the meta revolves around her. Yes, I agree, the meta helped her a lot. Oh my. These heroes are so... He's dead. Okay, I'm just gonna heal him and get out. Like, I don't know, she gets her ult so fast. She's got one of the best ults in the game, in my opinion, and for this meta. Her ult definitely got buffed in this meta. So I wouldn't really consider her ult to be broken or anything. But, like, I'm fragging out and I'm not doing anything of merit. Like, I'm not doing anything that should be rewarding me. Like, if I did what I'm doing on other characters on Moira, it wouldn't matter. Orisa, can you pull them together right now? And Polkol is just so good. I know, I can literally just flank and kill this Mercy too. Like I haven't done anything of value. I just use my ability. Like, the abilities that I'm using are doing the work for me. My mechanics aren't using the ability to further emphasize my mechanics and give value. What I'm doing doesn't require mechanical skill, but I'm still getting value from it. Nice day, Blizzarded, nice. And that's the problem that Moira has. See if I can kill this Mercy. Yeah, I'm the DPS Moira that you hate. Sure, chat. You can find me all you want. And look at this. I've already farmed almost another Coalescence. Just from spamming my abilities. I haven't pragged out. I've done nothing of mechanical value, and yet I have another ultimate already. And I like it just doesn't. It's not. Back up. Get ready to pull. I have a coalescent skin.
Got it.
I'll tell you when.
Hold that. I can blade this.
Okay, pull now. I threw a heal orb, chat. I'm doing it wrong. And that's all you do. It's like, that's the big problem with Moira. It's like, players can climb without having to, like, they cheat the system, essentially. Like, what I'm doing right now is literally cheating the system so that I just get free value. I'm not fragging out, I'm not doing anything mechanically demanding. I'm just existing and using my abilities. I'll throw a heal orb. I'll be a nice teammate and throw a heal orb, okay?
Nah.
Mercy low. And I almost have another call, chat. I've done, like, nothing that should give me these stats this whole time, and that's why Moira's broken, in a nutshell. Her abilities carry the player, and they allow you to bypass the mechanical skill gap whilst being more effective than people and other heroes and characters that require said mechanical skill to put out stats like that. No other hero in the game, besides maybe old Brig, is able to do that much damage while healing and not requiring skill, like enough skill to get that value out of the player. I think to start, what they need to do is they honestly need to remove the damage orb entirely. Remove it or rework it so that it takes skill. It gives her a literally easy ult charge. It gives one easy ult charge and it requires nothing out of the player. Absolutely nothing. Not to mention it can randomly bounce off walls. Like, you can't have an ability like this in the game on a support. First of all, an ability like this shouldn't be in the game, right? Like, I would like saying this should be in the game is like saying scatter should be in the game. It's just as RNG. Sure, it's not as like one-shot potential as scatter, but it's the principle and the concept that matters. But it's just as effective in a sense, right? Because I get like 12% or more on ult charge off of it, and since ults got nerfed in the game, Moira ult coming up quickly, it was actually a huge buff to her. It was an indirect buff to her. So for one, this damage orb just should not be on her kit, like at all. She's a support. The next reason it should be removed is because it gives her dual potential for absolutely nothing. Like, in order to do that kind of damage on another character, it takes like skill. You have to actually have aim and good positioning and game sense. But this orb does all of it for Moira. Let's see how much I get off that. Probably about 12%, I'm assuming. 11%. I get like 11% on a like 6 or 7 second cooldown just by looking in their direction and doing that. It's really, really stupid. I have to look to peel my Zen here a lot. I'll talk about the other reasons next.
Zoom left side coming in.
I need to dodge this dude punch. I don't want to get naded from this armor either. Oh, he canceled his punch? I shouldn't do that here. Where are y'all? That's sad.
Boom hack, boom hack.
Chat, I threw a heal orb. Flame me later.
Doom dead.
Oh, heal her. Group up tanks. This is where I throw a heal orb, chat.
Fair hack.
Need to make sure we win this fight. Now, that was a risky call, but we had to win that fight, chat. Like, there was no ifs, ands, or buts. We just had to win. I wanted to be sure. It's better safe than sorry in that circumstance, and not regretting it now. So I actually have more damage done than healing, and I've been in like I have been looking to do a lot of damage, but again, that's my point. No other character in this game has been able to do stuff like this while requiring nothing aside from Broken Brig. And that's a problem with Moira. They need to either rework these abilities out of the game or make it so that, okay, no, they either need to remove these abilities from the game or they need to make it so that her kit requires some kind of skill by reworking it. I'm doing nothing of merit to get this ult charge. I'm doing nothing of merit to get that extra damage and farm my ult. And yet I get rewarded for it anyway because this character is so easy to play. And look, even if I miss the orb, it bounces off like 16 walls and finds them anyway.
I'm low. I'm on your left.
Sigma 1.
Boom's the left side, careful. He left. They have McCree instead of Fair now.
Okay. I'm just sitting here spamming, and look at all this time it's happened. I farmed another coal, and I've done nothing besides click 2 buttons, chat. I've done nothing. I'm gonna have another coal. Last one in a second. I'm sitting here doing nothing. I don't even need to write out of that.
Doom coming left. Doom left. He's hacked.
Fuck it.
There's a tank on point.
No more ults, no
Owie.
more ults.
Wraith is punch. Yeah, here we are, chat. If I was playing on the point, I've had 5 gold medals. It's just silly. It's honestly silly, and it shouldn't be in the game. If you're gonna patch Doomfist the way he was patched, you need to patch this out of the game. And her healing got a serious buff, chat. Like, the fact that the heal's longer over time means she doesn't have to commit more of her resources into that. Like, I can just tap my heals and they get value. Look at that, and they're gonna be full health. Okay, one. Man, really outskilling them. I did nothing besides click 2 buttons there. In her direction. I didn't have to, you know, use some crazy ability. I didn't have to, you know, juke out his aim. I can throw my damage orb and wraith behind him to clean up a kill and just get rewarded with the kill. For free. And that's why Moira is broken. She doesn't require any mechanics at all to get this value. Yeah, man. Outskilled him. I'm just honestly, chat, the better player.
GG, guys.
Yo, nice game, everybody. 47-1. 47-1. My only death was at the start of the game where I got blind spam killed by a meh. Now, granted, I'm in plat right now, or diamond right now, okay? Basically plat. But the concept remains the same. It's like I wasn't doing anything that required mechanical skill, and I couldn't put up numbers like that. Oh my goodness. I couldn't put up numbers like that on any other character while those characters are more difficult to play. This is faulty game design and a fault in the meta that needs to be patched out to maintain balance in the game and fair play in the game.